Okay, for number 45, we have four statements at the end, and we're trying to see if those are valid, and then we're told to explain. So we have a bunch of statements here. Yellowstone is a national park in Wyoming. You and your friend went camping at Yellowstone. When you go camping, you go canoeing. Uh, if you go on a hike, your friend goes with you. You go on a hike. There's a 3-mile long trail near your campsite. So the first one says you went camping in Wyoming. Let's see. They tell you in the second statement that you went camping at Yellowstone National Park. So it's kind of like saying if you go camping, then you're going to Yellowstone. The first statement goes with that. If you put that as an if then, if you're at Yellowstone, then you're in Wyoming. We know that you did go camping because that's what this statement says. The second statement says you did go camping at Yellowstone. So if you go camping at Yellowstone, then you have to be in Wyoming. So that's really the law of detachment there. So let's see, this first one is true. Okay, pretty much that's the law of detachment. It says your friend went canoeing. We do know that when you go camping, third statement, when we go camping, you go canoeing. But it just says you go canoeing. Nothing in here says that your friend goes canoeing. It says if you go on a hike, your friend goes with you, but nothing in here says that your friend goes canoeing. So I don't think that one is valid, so we'll say invalid. The third one says your friend went on a hike. So right here, I'm going to put it in pink. If you go on a hike, your friend goes with you. So write that one symbolically. If you go on a hike, then your friend goes with you. The statement right underneath that says you go on a hike. Therefore, your friend goes with you. That's the law of detachment. And then D says you and your friend went on a hike on a 3-mile long trail. The very last bullet point says there is a 3-mile long trail near your campsite. Nothing says that that's the only trail near your campsite. So if you go on a hike, then you go on a 3-mile long trail. It doesn't really say that. So you'd be making an assumption. So logically, I'm not going to say that D is valid because you'd be making an assumption that the only trail near your campsite is that 3-mile long trail. Now, if that was the only trail, then yeah, you and your friend go on it because if you go for a hike, your friend goes with you. But you're making an assumption there. So I'm not going to put a check mark. And that's 45.